Hello, lovelies! What day is it today? December 5th. Tomorrow is gonna be the official first day of the legalization of marijuana in this state, and now the Evergreen State is going to have a whole new meaning. But that's not what I'm talking about. Guess what this is? This is some caffeinated beverage right here. And this is my second one of the day. So what does that mean? It's Overcaffeinated Wednesday! Should they always be on Wednesdays? No, I can't plan when I'm overcaffeinated. I wanted to tell you guys about some things that have been happening in my life lately. First, I'll tell you what happened yesterday. My sister and I went to go see Deck the Hall Ball. What? Oh, I'm gonna go grab it for you. I'm gonna show it. Ah! I bought tickets beforehand because I didn't know if I was gonna get a pass. And I did eventually get one. But after 2 bands, they realized that I actually didn't have authorization to shoot. So I could have stood off to the side and like just watched the show. But since my sister was there too, I just went and I sat in our seats up in the nosebleeds. Because that was fine. We got to appreciate all the light show stuff. So that was cool. I'll show you all my old ones. This was my first Deck the Hall Ball. 2009. Old times. And these were 2010 because I got 2 of them. And then I didn't go last year because I was in Australia. But 2012, man! 2012. I'm keeping these for the rest of my life. We got to see the Joy Formidable of Monsters and Men, the Lumineers, Group Love, Passion Pit, AWOL Nation, Metric, M83, and the Killers! Oh, that's where I got my t-shirt! See, my t-shirt, it's so cool. It looks vintage. I love it. This was the first time in like 7 years that I got to see the Killers. Like 7 years. It was actually funny because when the first deck that I shot, Metric played that one too. So it was a nice bit of nostalgia for that as well. And I forgot how much I loved Metric. It was just so much nostalgic feels because the first time I actually saw the Killers was at Deck the Hall Ball 2004. 8 years ago! It made me feel so old because 2004 was the Shins, Keen, Snow Patrol, Franz Ferdinand, the Killers, and Modest Mouse, which was one of the best lineups that ever was. This year was a good lineup, but it was a bit weird just because it was like the Lumineers and of Monsters and Men were like really similar, and then Group Love and Passion Pit were really similar, and my sister and I can't stand Passion Pit. We were just like talking shit about them. It was like the whole time. It was really funny actually. I felt really bad for the people who actually liked them sitting around us because we don't like Passion Pit. It was a great show nonetheless, and I was so happy because I got to see the Joy Formidable again. I got to shoot their show, all 20 minutes of it. Stupid freaking AEG. There were 9 bands. Joy Formidable started at 3 and the Killers started at 10:30. That's like an 8-hour time period of one show. M83 was freaking awesome. I need to listen to more of their stuff now because they're so good and French and weird and I love them. Metric was awesome. AWOL Nation was surprisingly awesome. Like, they're not my style at all. Like, the only reason I like the Sail song is because of the cat jumping video. If you haven't seen that, I'll post a link below. The cat jumping video. It's the funniest thing in the world. But in the lyrics, blame it on my ADD. I blame all of his energy on maybe he has ADD. I don't know. But the lead singer of AWOL Nation is crazy. He's just jumping all the time. And I was like, how do you have... You have to be on some sort of drug or lots and lots of 5-hour energies. Because there's no way I can understand a person being able to perform that well and being able to jump all that much. Because they were really, really good. I still am not sure entirely what their genre is, but who gives a shit? But the highlight of the night, man. The highlight? I was so excited to see the Killers because I haven't seen them in 7 years. The first time I saw them was Deck 2004, and then I saw them like 7 months later on their regular tour. I missed them on the Sam's Town tour, and then I didn't want to see them on the Day and Age tour because I hated that album, and then I didn't see Brandon Flowers' solo stuff 2 years ago. So I've missed them. And I wanted to, they were the reason why I bought those tickets, because I was not going to miss the chance to see them after 7 years because I love this album so much. I was so pleased with the show last night because We're sitting there, it was like 10:20, we're super tired, and we're like, they're late, they're behind schedule, we want to go home. Get Brandon Flowers' sexy face up on the stage. My sister and I were just sitting there like, oh, I'm tired, M83 was awesome, I want food, and all the lights are still on, and everybody's just kind of walking around. And normally at an arena show, like, you know when a band's gonna come on when they turn the lights down. We're sitting there and the lights are still up, house lights are going, you think they're still packing on shit onto the stage. And onto the stage walks Ronnie Vannucci and Brandon Flowers, and they just started playing Mr. Brightside with the house lights up, and we all started screaming because I was so excited. They played a ton of songs off of Hot Fuss, which was wonderful. Like, they played Jenny Was a Friend of Mine, and Somebody Told Me, and all these things that I've done, and Mr. Brightside, and then, I swear there was one more. I mean, the rest of them were singles, and then they played For Reasons Unknown off of Sam's Town, and then, like, all of the regular ones, like Read My Mind and Human and Spaceman. Spaceman was really fun, because I didn't really like that song so much when it came out, but seeing it live made me love it even more. Brandon Flowers is still as good as he was 7 years ago, and I feel like his ego has gotten shot down a lot in the last few years just because he has kids and, like, I don't know, he seems more normal and more laid back and more down to earth, even though they're still divas and don't let anybody take pictures of them except, like, his cousin. None of us got to take pictures during the Killers last night, so I didn't feel that bad. When they played Miss Atomic Bomb, I told my sister, I was like, Libby, this song is so good. You have to pay attention. This song is so good. So good. It was, all the feels. I was like, Libby, the beginning of the song sounds like Human. The end of the song sounds like Mr. Brightside. Do you hear it? Do you hear it? Do you hear it? Oh, it was so cool. And it just made me remember 2004. That was the first show I went to by myself without my parents. And it just reignited my love for the Killers. And it made me realize today that I listened to the Killers and Franz Ferdinand, and, like, I started listening to We Are Scientists like a year and a half later, but in that, like, 14 to 16 age range. All of you who are in that age range right now, those are your formative years. Like, I mean, not everybody is gonna have this, but for me, it was my formative years, and I've kind of stuck with the same, like, music genre, style, interest since then. And so I feel like in like 20 years, when I'm gonna be looking back and still listening to my old albums, the Killers will be that. Like, they will be the band that I'll be listening to for a really, really long time, because they were the band I was listening to in my formative years, and Hot Fuss was the album that changed my life, because before that I was listening to, like, Dashboard Confessional and The Calling and all that crap. After that, I started listening to, like, Sufjan and Modest Mouse and frickin' Bright Eyes and all those guys, and my musical tastes were set, basically. Oh, so good. So good, so good. I talked for an extraordinarily long time about the show, so I'm gonna keep the rest of it short. I don't care if this video is long. The other day, actually, it's more photo news, I actually was an official Santa photographer for an event in my hometown. So that was weird. I was basically, like, controlling screaming children for 2 hours. But it was really cool, because I had my computer set up to the printer, and my camera set up to the computer, and Lightroom was running, and, like, I had assistants who were in elf costumes, and I did a good job, I think, for my first time doing that, and I got a lot of funny pictures of children screaming. It was actually really cool, because, like, I got to see a bunch of people who come into my store, and, like, people who I know from town. It kind of, like, oh yeah, Abby's a legitimate photographer, like, I could hire her to do things. And so the people, they were really, really happy, and so I'll probably be doing the Easter Bunny pictures when they have an Easter event. I can't remember what that one was, but it's like a Easter egg hunt thing, I don't know. It was really fun. It was really hectic and crazy, because some parents were like, can we get 3 poses and like 5 copies? And the printer was not the fastest thing in the world, but it took really, really nice prints I need to get one of those Canon Pixmas for myself. So that was cool. Outfit of the day? I mean, it's not that special, but I could show you. My room is really messy, just warning you. So I'm wearing my new Killers merch, my new vintagey, American flaggy, super dorky t-shirt. I love it. It was so cool. And then just a regular old flannel. I got this one from the Goodwill, but it was actually like one of the like featured things that they had. It's from Dickies. It's just a plain old flannel. Urban Outfitters BDG jeans, my favorite jeans in the whole wide world, and I want a pair of black ones to wear for weddings. And then the coup de grace. See, I told you my room was messy. My beautiful, beautiful shoes. Look at them. Look at how beautiful they are. Yeah, I'm doing a bunny thing. They're so comfortable! Oh my god! But, I think I got this headband from Target. I don't know. Coffee. It's only $5.51. This is ridiculous. I don't know where this went. What was I talking about? Oh, I'm falling! Yeah, when my uncle came over today and he told me that my shoes looked like Kiss, the band. So that was a nice compliment. Oh, coffee, how I love you. I just opened up a package from Lush. It might go up after this, I'm not sure, depending on when I feel like uploading things. I will see you guys in my next video, and I'm gonna go make myself some dinner because I'm really hungry. What am I even saying anymore? I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna go out of focus. Dramatic. Out of focus. I'm gonna fall. Oh god, okay. Oh, these make my feet look cartoon huge. Oh my god, I love them. I'm having a Christmas giveaway though. That's happening. Keep your eye out for that in the next week-ish. See you guys next time. Bye!